2 weeks before his passing, I went to visit him, and when I got there, and he said, "Hey, son, I'm glad to see you. Me and God have a long talk last night. Me and God have a long talk last night, and I told God that I'm ready. I'm ready to go, because I'm like, Dad, why are you talking like that today?" And he's like, "No, I just want to let you know that me and God have a long talk, and I told God that search me, and if there's any ways that is in me that is not right, forgive me." And he said, "Well, look, son, I'm not perfect." And I told God that I'm not perfect, but you know what? Forgive me of anything that I have done wrong. Anything that I've done wrong, forgive me. But I'm ready. I'm ready to go home. And I'm like, okay, we're not going to talk about that today. Okay? We're not going to get on that matter. We sit and we talk about everything else in between. He was in a good spirit, and he looked and said, Devon, God is so good to me. He's so good to me. He has blessed me all over these years. He has been so good to me. So keep walking with the Lord, because you can't go wrong. Keep walking with the Lord. You can't go wrong. To just look and reflect and see this man. I will miss him because he was my dad. He was a father, he was a husband, and he was a disciple. It is nice to know that he has found the Lord. He's run his race. It's time for him to move on. He was the last one that was left out of all his brothers and sisters. The last one. So now we turn a new chapter in our life. That a new generation to start this race all over. And that's what we're here. To do what we have to do. But make sure everything that we do in life, we do it right. Because the life that we live will reflect of when we are gone. And we have to make sure. We may not get it right all the time, but we try our best to do what we have to do. And that's why I look at it and said, I'm not sad. I'm just joyful to know that he was at peace with him and his maker. And he knows his maker. And that's a good thing. I love you, Dad.
Well, to start with my father, man, I'm just filled with nostalgia, with the memories growing up, living in Kingston, Jamaica with my brothers and my friends. And to me is some of the best time I ever had in Jamaica growing up in the 80s. And tell you the truth, man, I don't even know how to start, because I remember I was one of Pop's favorite when it comes to buying stuff for the house and cooking food, and every minute, Howard, come over and see me go to the shop. I'm used to have to left everything when me and drop everything. And sometimes I don't even leave the yard. I have to stay at the yard until the Pops come home, because I know anywhere I'm there. Even if my brother them they home and he knows some of their road, I'm going to send my brother them, go call Howard for me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I just feel the Pops always a pick for me. I say, why this man always a pick for me? And he always a say me go buy him cigarette. Me always have to dip on the road. But it's like every time I do something, I play a ball, I fly a kite. Brother them come call me. I remember him send me to come go to the shop and I refuse. That was the biggest mistake I go make. So me think my father I make it slide, and me da hide from him because I know if him catch me, I go want to beat me. So I now forget 2 days, couple days pass now, and I think everything cool. The man have me up. Remember my day I road I play a ball, and my big brother Mikey come and say, "Oh wait, Come we take a walk now, because Mikey they done on the road from when him take a walk with me and never know so Mikey come to get me now, to carry me to my father. It's like him a carry me to set me up. And the minute I come through the door, me and Mikey say, see me daddy. And me say, and me I try for and Mikey say, where you go? Come here man. And me say, Mikey, leg off of me. And boy, did I get a beating that day. You see, after me get a beating there, never again. One thing my father do, him always welcoming with my friends them and stuff like that. You know, so my father was also a private guy. You know what I'm saying? He was a family guy too. Perhaps he didn't have family a lot. Because I always want to meet a cousin, somebody in the family. Him say, you know, you have a cousin you never meet yet? Till sometimes I say, Daddy, I don't want to meet no more about them, man. You have too much of them. He was very jovial and him love to get joke and run joke and give name. So I say, and trust me, man, he's going to be missed. My father is going to be missed. You know, I'm glad that he was my father and have him as a father. And as I say, him give us a good life growing up. And when we look back and see my life and our life growing up, I thank him for that, because most of my friends I know never have the opportunity that we have. And I have to tell you the truth, he's going to be missed. You know what I'm saying? And in the way of the pops, Mama did it for me, too. And, you know, I'm happy for your pops. And I always gonna love you and stuff like that and respect you on the ground where you walk upon. You know? That's one thing my father, him have morals and him stand to where and believe in. I'm stubborn, yes, he was. You know, but one thing with him always open for talk and help. That's one thing my father was very open for talk and help with anything where you need. Made a big difference in my life and how I focus and how I move and the things that I do. So I have to thank him for that. But Pops, in the way that God love your prayers, blessing all the way, Pops. Thank you.
I remember my Uncle Danny because he was my favorite uncle. And one of the memories I have of my uncle was when I would see him or run into him on the street or wherever we were and we're running to each other, he would say, Jeannie, I don't have anything to give you now. And I said, okay, uncle, that's all right. But my uncle would always somehow reach into his pocket and take out 2 or whatever amount of Castile soap and always give me a Castile soap. I never forget that. I remember my uncle because of the Castile soap. I always think about him, and he will be remembered always by me.
I saw my Uncle Danny as a good example of what a great father should be. He was always caring and supportive to his family. I remember he had a very special bond with my mom, Kathleen, who was his older sister. That love was shown to all of his nieces and nephews. He lived an admirable life, one that we are all proud of. May he rest peacefully.
Daniel Johnson, affectionately called Uncle Danny, was a devoted Christian, very humble, someone who was always there for his family and friends, a man that was always willing to give advice. Uncle Danny will be sadly missed. The only thing that put a smile on my face is that he will be united with his dear beloved sister, Kathleen. Safe journey, my uncle. Safe journey.
Uncle Danny was the third of my grandmother's 5 boys. He was the exceptional son who loved his mother. I am the first grandchild and got to be his favorite niece. He was my favorite uncle. As a child, going to school, he sometimes helped with my school supplies. He was protective and defensive of me when I needed him to be. When I became an adult and wanted to get married, he willingly offered his house for our wedding reception. I last saw him when he celebrated his 50th anniversary in 2016. We always kept in constant contact. Life happened, and he was moved to a nursing facility. I could not call him anymore, but when Devon or Annette visited, he would have them call me. It was always good to hear his voice again. He is the last to go of his parents' 9 children, and it's sad to know he's no longer here. For me, I will always remember him with love. I take comfort in knowing that he's not suffering anymore, and he would not want to live in a state where he would be totally dependent for all his needs. I will continue to miss him deeply and look forward to the day when we will meet again in the resurrection.
My earliest memory of Uncle Danny was when I was about 5 years old and my brother Biggie was about 6 years old. We were living at 82 Balcom Drive in Kingston, and Uncle Danny lived about 10 minutes away at 85 Olympic Way. Devon reminded me of the address recently. Back in those days, my brother and I would visit Uncle Danny's house to watch TV and to hang out with our cousins. What stood out to me from those times until now is that Uncle Danny was always a strong family man. He was an example of stability, responsibility, and love for his family. He was always a cut above, and he was very protective of my mother. Everyone in my family looked up to him as a real big man. Rest in peace, soldier. You were a shining example.
This is Erica, Daniel Johnson, youngest daughter. My dad always loved to give a word of encouragement no matter what. And one of his famous encouragement to me at all times was from John Wesley. It read, "Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, at all the time you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can." And I thank God for those words of encouragement. I bought a plaque and I hold it dear to my heart. Rest in peace, Dad.
Fun memory from Annette, aka Annie, third child of 8 children and oldest daughter. Growing up, I have always seen my dad as this big, strong man that never gets sick. I recall playing a game of marbles with my dad. This was his favorite way to spend time with his children. The marbles he won from my brothers, he would give to his daughters. My favorite memory of the big, strong man that never gets sick.
My name is Richard Johnson. I'm the second of his sons of Daniel Johnson. My dad was a very good man. I have learned a lot from him, and I'm going to miss him a lot.
I know life gives us lessons to learn. I know there's sometimes bridges to burn, but through every twist, sand turn, There's something that you must earn. First thing, gratitude is a must. You might not be aware, but life is a sacred trust, an agreement you had before. You broke through the crust. So today I wanna give thanks for everything and every turn, and everyone. So I give thanks for the light and the shade, for every choice that was made and unmade, the bitter, the sweet, the false and the true. Every lessons this wild world's put me through. Yeah, I give thanks for the whole damn ride, with open eyes and arms open wide. Thanks for the good ones, and thanks for the bad. They are our teachers, whether they made you happy or they made you sad. Thanks for the hard times, no, they brought much stress, but it is a necessary road if you want to